Hello and welcome to the first module of the Quick Cash with Local Lead System. In this module, we're going to give you a bird's eye view of the entire system, and I'm going to talk about the lead business as a whole. To start off with, this is a business that has massive potential, and it's a business that works in any economic situation. We're providing a service to business owners that is always in demand. Businesses always need leads, and there's always going to be a business that will need this service. For example, in the housing boom, mortgage companies were buying leads hand over fist, and when the mortgage industry collapsed, foreclosure bailout companies became the next big thing, and then we could shift our business to selling leads to them. So this is a business that works in any economic situation because you're providing a service that businesses of all types will need. You're the guy that's going out there and getting them the new business. Now, this is a business that also has unlimited advertising opportunity. Most business owners don't advertise properly. They're not marketers. They're good at what they do, but they're not good at reaching out and advertising to their target customer. And for us as marketers, we bring massive value to them and can beat out most of our competition. This includes both online and offline advertising. In this particular course, we're going to go over one specific way that I like to advertise online. And this one specific way to advertise local businesses is more than enough to bring in a six-figure income in any offline niche. But as you expand your lead empire, there's a huge number of opportunities out there to advertise, not just online, but offline as well. And the greatest thing about this business is we as marketers are able to cut out the middlemen to increase our return on investment. Many of the businesses that we're going to be working with, they buy leads from other lead companies who then go and buy leads from CPA companies, who buy leads from marketers, who spend money on Google AdWords. There's so many middlemen that it drives up the cost of leads, and it minimizes the amount that an advertiser can actually spend in advertising. Now, since we're going direct to the business owners that are buying the leads, and we're advertising directly, we're going to have higher ROIs than any of the lead companies that are out there. Now, first we got to talk about exactly what a lead is, what it is that we're delivering to the business owners as a service. The best type of lead, the lead that you're going to get the most amount of money for, up to $100 per lead, are live call transfers. These are leads where their customer calls a phone number and that phone call gets transferred right to the business owner or his sales team. These are hot leads that want the service that the business is offering and are calling, and we're putting them direct in contact with the customer. Now, it's up to the business owner to actually close this lead and turn it into business, but these leads can be worth thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to the right business owner, especially when you take on clients like law firms, where one case can be worth thousands and thousands of dollars to them, which is why they're willing to pay so much money for a live call lead. The next best type of lead are web form fill-outs. This is basically when a customer goes on a website and fills out a form wanting to be contacted for a particular service. For example, if we're catering to carpet cleaners, our ideal prospect filled out a form with their phone number, their email address, and maybe the size of their apartment or how many rooms they have, requesting information about carpet cleaning. It has their contact information, and we can sell this information to business owners for a good amount of money. I've sold form fill-out leads usually for around $20 a piece for a good business, because these are hot prospects who filled out a form. Now, you can't sell them for as much money as you can live call leads, simply because a live call lead is being directly connected to the business owner, and there's a really good chance that that's a deal that's going to get closed and the business owner is going to make money with it. With form fill-outs, they're not always going to be able to get in touch with the person who filled out the form. They're not right hot off the presses. The person who filled out the form may have gone and done business elsewhere, which is why it's important that the business owner contacts the prospect who fills out a form as soon as possible, which is why when you're setting this up, you want to make sure that the form fill-outs go right to the business owner, either via email or text or however your business owner wants it, so that they or their sales team can contact the person immediately. The sooner they can contact the prospect, the greater the chances of that prospect closing, and the more valuable the lead is to the business owner, which means we can charge more money for it. The next type of lead that we're going to be selling in this course are lead call sheets. Basically, we're going to be selling our leads in bulk. The way I like to do it is I will have one exclusive client for the first round of leads. For example, if it's a form fill-out lead, I'll sell that lead to only one client at first. And then after that lead is 30 days old, I'll sell them in bulk at a discounted rate to other business owners. This allows us to maximize our income per lead. And of course, the last type of lead are autoresponder leads. The prospect simply enters their email address into a form, and then we use a follow-up sequence to follow up with them using services like GetResponse or Aweber. Now, autoresponder leads, we're not going to sell them to the business owner. These are our own leads. And the great thing about autoresponder leads is you can actually generate more than one lead out of them. For example, if you're advertising something like car insurance and you get them to opt in, we're not going to sell those opt-ins to local business owners. We're going to mail that opt-in in an autoresponder sequence to get them to call. And we sell those live transfer calls to businesses. Now, the great thing about it is after they've called, whether or not they do business with the client doesn't even matter. They're still on our autoresponder list, and we can continue to pitch them new offers and get them to call again and sell that phone call to another business. So building an autoresponder list is a great way to have a continuous stream of leads to sell to business owners. Now, the biggest benefit of this business over offering some other service to business owners like SEO is it's extremely easy to sell to business owners. And you're not dealing with any sort of client opinions here. When you're building a website for business owners, let's say you wanted to sell SEO services and web design or even mobile sites to a business owner. When you're doing that, you have to listen to the business owner's opinion on how they want their website to work. We may design a website that's perfect and has lead capture and is properly SEO'd that's actually going to generate business for the business owner, but they might not like the design, they might not want to use lead capture. But when you're selling leads, you don't have to deal with client opinions. You can advertise the way you want, use sound marketing principles, use landing pages that work, and you don't have to deal with pain-in-the-ass business owners. Like I said, you can use marketing that works to generate the business for the business owners. And this is performance marketing. This is performance-based. It's an extremely easy sale because we're not selling something abstract to a business owner that they might not understand. We're simply selling them business. They pay when new business comes in the door. It's very hard for a business owner to say no to this type of a sales pitch. The only hard part is that you have to perform in order to make money. Your marketing has to actually work, otherwise you're not going to get paid. If you can't generate the leads in the niche for the business owner, they're not going to be paying you. But as you're going to see as you go through the rest of the modules in this course, generating leads in any niche you can think of offline is actually very easy, and in the methods we're going to use, they're free. The methods in this course are free. However, there are other methods that I'm going to talk about briefly in generating other leads that you can help scale your business that do involve paid traffic and paid advertising. At the end of the day, this business comes down to your cost per lead versus how much you're going to sell this lead for. Now, leads cost both time and money. In this course, this is about generating free leads for offline businesses, so it's going to cost us time. And as you scale your business, you're going to want to outsource these methods, which I'm going to talk about in this course, as well as maybe spend some money in advertising to free up your time to expand your business and take on other clients. And in order to be successful in this business, you need to compare the cost per lead with the value per lead, the amount of money you earn selling these leads to local businesses. The best way to grow this business is to try and increase the amount of money you earn per lead. Now I'm going to show you some ways to do this where you can sell leads to multiple businesses and sell aged leads 30, 60, and 90 days after they've been generated. But you can also, if you find a business that's able to close the lead and generate a good amount of money, you can work out a revenue sharing agreement where you get a cut of all the business that they are able to generate with your leads. If you've got a business that has a solid sales funnel in place, you can sign on as their exclusive lead provider where you're not going to be selling the leads to anyone else, but you get a cut of the revenue you generate. Now, I would only recommend doing this with a business that has a proven track record of turning your leads into money. And ultimately, if you are able to generate a massive amount of leads in a particular niche, one of the easiest things you could do is go into business for yourself, is to actually partner with a business or partner with someone who can start a business that can service the leads that you generate. And that's it for this module. It's just a quick overview of the lead generation business. And in the next module, we're going to jump right in and start generating some leads.